If we could have the two witnesses for the Ketubah come forward at this time. Stand on this side here. And we're going to have the signing of the Ketubah. What the witnesses are witnessing is the groom's acceptance upon himself of the conditions of the Ketubah, written there in plain Aramaic and translated liberally into English. I'm going to extend an object, in this case a handkerchief for a kinyan. I'm going to ask Ryan to pull on the handkerchief in the presence of the two witnesses as a sign of his acceptance.
A little harder.
There you go. Right, having witnessed that, I'm going to ask the first witness to take a pen, the official pen, and you're going to write on this top line your Hebrew name.
Perfect.
Okay.
Another lefty.
Yeah, that's good for Hebrew, right? No smudging. Okay, yeah, sure.
Let it dry for a second.
Yeah, seriously.
You can do print or script, whichever. Okay, great. Don't go away. Stay there. There's a place for me to sign. I'll sign. You don't. You can just sign in English. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I let the bride go, I guess, so you don't smudge. Great. Okay. Having taken care of the Jewish logistics, we'll take care of New York State license. Oh, it's underneath. And she'll sign, it says signature witness above. See right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right there. Great. And if you'll sign right underneath, yeah, that one. Great.
There you
And spouse A is Amy. Okay. So that line there. Okay, and Ryan right below.
I signed here. No, I was printing.
No, you were right.
I was
Oh, you were printing. That's fine. It will count as a signature. Great. Okay. Thank you. And the last order of business before we begin the ceremony is the Bedeckin. So Ryan, this is the bride you intend to marry?
Yes.
Okay. So if you'll lower the veil, we offer this blessing on Amy's behalf. Achotenu ad heye alfei revava, yisimech Elohim kasara rivka rachel v'leah, yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you be fruitful and prosper. May God make you as Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. May the Lord bless you and guard you. May the Lord show you favor and be gracious unto you. May the Lord show you kindness and grant you peace. Amen. 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 Okay, so we're going to line up for the processional now.
Come on down a bit, guys.
This one?
Yeah, we gotta get this side.
We'll put that one. Yep.
Go a little forward. There you go. I got it. We're gonna be here a while.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Just making sure we're steady.
All right.
Oh, I don't have the blessing.
I'll hold it up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. So Ryan, why don't you stand here? So why don't you come stand over? Ryan, you stay there. And Robert, come stand. Perfect.
I tried to figure this out. It's alright. We're family now, so it's fine. It's all written on the document.
Signed, it's official.
I know.
Okay, why don't Amy's parents come stand up here. Ryan, if you go back.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Just lapsing.
And I'll put this down for you. In case you
Run out of hands.
and if you're going to help escort Ryan, you'll stand right there.
Yes. Oh, okay.
To,
No, other way. That way.
And we're walking around the room.
you might have to pick up the dress. Yeah. Here, you're.
Mom.
This is number 4.
This is 4. This is 4. Yeah,
Now this is completing 5. Yeah.
48.
With 237. That's 6.
Right. One more.
You made me for One more?
Yeah.
One more. That's 7.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I counted.
Now, if you walk forward and maybe put the dress, the train behind, nice. Perfect. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who are here be blessed in the name of the Lord. Mi adir ala kol, mi baruch ala kol, mi gadol ala kol, hu yivarech hechatan v'hakala. May God, who is supreme in power, blessing, and glory, bless this bridegroom and this bride. In happiness and joy, we thank God for the blessing of love which we celebrate today, formally consecrating the love of Amy and Ryan for each other. May they always rejoice in their love, graced by delight through their mutual affection. O Lord our God, source of all blessing, fulfill every worthy wish of their hearts. Open their eyes to the beauty and the mystery of the love that they hold for each other every day as today. May their life together embrace and nurture the promise of this moment, so that all who know them will call them truly blessed. And let us say, Amen. Amen. We take up the first of 2 cups of wine and recite the blessing over the wine and the sanctity of marriage. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu ala arayot, v'asar lanu et arusot, v'hitir lanu et hanesuot lanu al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh shemo Yisrael, al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Amen. Amen. As you share from this cup of wine, so may you share all things from this day forward with love and with understanding. Is this the ring for? Okay. So, Ryan, if you'll place the ring on Amy's right forefinger, and holding it there, say these words to her. Hare,
Hare,
at,
At,
mikudeshet,
Mikudeshet,
li,
Li,
bitaba'at,
Betaba'at,
zo,
Zo,
kedat,
Kadat,
Moshe,
Moshe,
ve'Yisrael.
by Israel.
By this ring,
By this ring,
you are consecrated to me
you were consecrated to me
as my wife,
as my wife,
in accordance with the law of Moses
in accordance with the law of Moses
and the people of Israel.
and the people of Israel.
You can place it on her ring finger. Place on Ryan's right forefinger initially. On the other hand.
Oh, right.
Ani,
Ani,
lidodi,
Ledodi,
vidodi,
Vedodi,
li.
Li.
I am my beloved's,
I am my beloved's,
and my beloved is mine.
and my beloved is mine.
Place it on his ring finger. Ryan and Amy have some words that they'd like to share with one another.
You want me to go first? Who goes first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Let Ryan go first.
Not too many people can say they started the rest of their lives with a shuffleboard game. From that moment on, everything felt natural and smooth. I knew you were different, you were special, you were meant for me. From that day forward, I knew I'd be the happiest and luckiest man alive to be with you from now until forever. I think you were beautiful inside and out, but today, you took my breath away. I cherish each and every moment with you, and couldn't be happier to be your forever best friend. I love you more than words can say. Promise to love you in good times and in bad, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, in pandemic or normal times, forever and for always. You are my rock, there for me when I need it most, and willing to go above and beyond just to make me happy. You make me feel like the most valued and loved person in the world. You know what I'm thinking before I even do. I know we can always depend on our communication to get us through all problems that life throws our way. Every second we are together, my love for you grows. And I promise to always take care of you, do my best to make you happy, and to help you fulfill all your dreams. The world has changed a lot since we first met, but no matter how crazy things get, we always have each other. Today was not the way we dreamed our wedding would be, but together we are strong, resilient, and ready to create our own exciting adventure book. Amy, I love you to infinity and beyond, to the moon and back, forever and for always.
As I started writing these vows, I was troubled in finding the right words to say. When I started to think about you as a person and how amazing you make me feel each and every day, the cage began to fill up. When I started to think about our hopes and dreams for the future, the pages became a book. I want so badly to explain all the love that I have for you. I knew from finding your profile on JDate that we were meant to be together. I know that idea sounds crazy, but after reading your profile and the way you felt about family and seeing how many things we had in common, I was convinced that you were my forever. So I messaged you and hoped that you would write me back soon. You did. In our month-long exchange, I had built you up to be this perfect man. Ryan Olshever, you are far from perfect. But your perfect imperfections have me falling and keep me falling in love with you. I remember on our second date, you took me ice skating. As many of you know, I am probably one of the most uncoordinated people in the world. But you took my hand and guided me around the ice and braced me whenever I stumbled to make sure that I wouldn't fall. That's one of the first times I thought I loved you. On our fifth date, it was Valentine's Day, and I was running late from work, and silly me left my wallet back at the office. You offered to walk me back to get my wallet. I was determined to get the night going and not push back our reservations. You paid for my bus ride home to make sure I got home safe, and that's when I knew I loved you. Ryan, I fell for you hard and quickly, but these moments of pure thoughtfulness and generosity are the moments that make me love you. Your go-to attitude and the fact that every weird, quirky date idea I pitched, you went along for the ride. Whether spending hours getting carpal tunnel, playing pinball, or throwing axes at a target 10 feet away, any crazy idea, you were in it for the long haul. The adventures we have taken have become the highlights of my life, and I know that there are many more adventures for us in the future. I know that today is not how we originally intended, but despite the circumstances, I think we did a pretty good job. If the quarantine has showed me anything, it's that we can get through almost anything and show me how amazing of a team we make. And that makes me so excited and hopeful for our future. Ryan, today in front of our family and friends and those watching this on YouTube, I promise to not take our time together for granted and to treat every day as an adventure. I promise to show you every day how much I love you, even on days that I'm stubborn or cranky, which we know are far from few. I promise to encourage your dreams just as strongly as you have encouraged mine. I promise to walk through life with you through the good and bad times, though I hope our life is filled with more good than bad times. I promise to never stop teasing you or making you laugh. I promise when we're old and gray, look back in our lives with no regrets. Ryan, thank you for loving me despite my own imperfections. Thank you for choosing me. I love you more than anything, forever and always, to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond, and I cannot wait to be your wife.
Just before the start of this ceremony, a Jewish marriage document, a Ketubah, was witnessed and signed in accordance with tradition. I will read a portion of it now in the Aramaic as well as a brief synopsis in English. It reads, Be'echad b'Shabbat, b'Shiva Asar Yom lechodesh Elul, Shnat Chameshet Alafim v'Shva Me'ot v'Shmonim, Lebriat Olam Minyan Sha'anu Monin Kan b'New York, New York, America Hatzfonit. Echachatan, David Eliyahu ben Yerachmiel Halevi v'Tzipora, Amar Lalahad Betulta, Avra Fredel Efrat, Bat Raphael v'Chayalea, Have Lileintu Kedat Moshe v'Yisrael. And the Ketubah concludes with the words, V'knina min David Eliyahu ben Yerachmiel Halevi v'Tzipora Chatandanan, Lemarat Avra Fredel Efrat, Bat Raphael v'Chayalea Betultada, Al kol ma'de chatuv meforash le'el, b'mana de kasher le'mikne be, ve'akol sharir ve'kayam. On the first day of the week, the 17th day of the month of Elul, in the year 5780, corresponding to the 6th day of September, in the year 2020, here in New York, United States of America, in the presence of family and friends, the beloveds, Ryan Alexander Olshever, son of Robert and Janice, and Amy Faith Kurtzberg, daughter of Richard and Karen, entered into the covenant of marriage. As we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. We promise to celebrate life's joys with grace and overcome life's adversities with tenacity. May we maintain the intimacy that fosters trust, honesty, and communication. As life partners, we shall strive to build a home committed to our Jewish heritage, a home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity. Through each other's eyes, we see the world anew. May we be better together. All this is valid and binding, and signed and witnessed this day. I present it now to the groom to give to his bride. I'll take it for now. We take up now the second cup of wine and recite the traditional Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings, over the cup of wine. I'll be saying each one in Hebrew, and then be translated into English by members of the wedding party. So the first blessing, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Praise are you, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shakol bara lichvodo.
Aaron, you're on. Wait. I gotta put you on speaker. Sorry. Aaron?
Yes.
Go on, say it.
Praised are you, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who created all things for your glory.
Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam.
Praise are you, O Lord our God, the King of the universe, creator of humankind.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yetzer et adam betzalmo, betzelem demut tavnito, v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'adam.
Praised are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who created man and woman in your image, that together they might perpetuate. I can't even read. Life, sorry. Praised are you, O Lord, creator of humankind.
sos tasis v'tageh la'akara b'kibutz baneha letocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach Tzion bevaneha.
May Zion rejoice as her children are restored to her joy. Praise are you, Lord, you, O Lord, who causes Zion to rejoice and her children to return.
Amen. Samek tesamach re'im ahuvim kesamecha yetzircha began eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach chatan v'kala.
Grant perfect joy to these loving companions, as you did to the first man and woman in the Garden of Eden. Praised are you, O Lord, who grants the joy of bride and groom.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala, gila erina ditza v'chedva, ahava v'achava v'shalom v'reut. Meira Adonai Eloheinu yishama b'arei Yehuda v'chutzot Yerushalayim, kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala. Kol mitzalot chatanim mechupatam unerim mimishtei neginatam. Baruch atah Adonai, mesameach chatan im hakala.
Praised are you, O Lord, our God,
King of the universe, who created joy and gladness, bride and groom, mirth, song, delight and rejoicing, love and harmony, peace and companionship.
O Lord,
No.
it's the same one.
O Lord our God, may there ever be heard in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem voices of joy and gladness, voices of bride and groom, the jubilant voices of those joined in marriage under the wedding canopy, the voices of young people feasting and singing. Praised are you, O Lord, who causes the groom to rejoice with the bride.
Amen.
Amen.
Once again, Ryan and Amy drink now from the second cup.
He made a game.
Amy and Ryan, what a joyous moment this is to see the two of you under the chuppah, surrounded by your dear family and friends. Joy actually plays a key role in this Shabbat's Torah portion. It has to do with the bringing of the first fruits to the temple in Jerusalem. After describing the ceremony that takes place, the Torah concludes, "Then you will rejoice in all the good things that the Lord your God has given you and your family, along with the Levites and the stranger in your midst." Simcha, or joy, in the Torah is never about individuals. It is always about something we share. It is not something we experience in solitude. Joy discovers you. Joy has to do with the sense of connection to other people or to God. Joy comes from a different realm than happiness. Joy is a social emotion. It is the exhilaration we feel when we merge with others. It is the redemption of solitude. Today, Ryan and Amy, we share in your simcha. It has been a difficult 6 months since the pandemic hit here in New York. What keeps us going is the appreciation we feel for moments of connection such as this. So thank you for your love for each other, for holding this ceremony and bringing us together in gratitude. We wish you continued success in the paths you have chosen, even in your support of the Mets, that you may raise a loving family, and that the love you share may grow stronger with each and every passing year. Having joined together in this ceremony, abiding by the laws of the state of New York, and acting in accordance with the law of Moses and the people of Israel, you, Ryan, and you, Amy, are now husband and wife. May you be blessed with joy and gladness, vigor of body and spirit, love and harmony, companionship and peace. I'm going to place Ryan's talit around both of your shoulders as I offer you a traditional blessing. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and guard you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May the Lord show you favor and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God always show you kindness and grant you the blessing of peace. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
We conclude our ceremony with the traditional breaking of the glass by the groom, after which we say Mazel Tov, and the bride and groom may kiss. Mazel Tov! Mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, yehelanu. Mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, yehelanu.
Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, sheki'anu
V'higianu lazman hazeh.
Amen.